everyone, this is Mobile switched on, and today we're going to have, there's a lot to talk about. Okay, it's a week till Christmas. That's it. That's all. That's the main thing I'm talking about. Also, another thing is, I'm going to talk about, do you want the FNAF World series to come back, or do you want to have PvZ after I get that fixed? Do you want to see School of Dragons again? I can definitely do a School of Dragons series. Because I really should have continued playing that. And it would have gotten me a lot better. It would have gotten me a lot of rewards. So basically, there can be a lot of series I can recontinue now. I can restart again and continue from where I left off. That's the main thing. Also, another thing, I would like the idea that once you beat the Alokian League, you can actually go to Kanto, and you discover that that Brock and Misty are both in the Cerulean gym, and you have to fight both of them to get their respective badges. So now there's 9 badges. So what's the Pewter Gym's type now? Well, it's Fairy type. Now it's a Fairy type gym. And the gym leader's Ace, and the gym leader is Forest. With his ace being Alokian Golurk. I think I have to talk about Alokian Golurk now. Alokian Golurk is a ground fairy type nature golem. Yeah, ground fairy. Unlike normal Golurk, which is ground ghost and is animated with spirit magic, Alokian Golurk is a nature golem animated by nature magic. Like, it has grass. It has what looks like a miniature meadow on its back. Basically grass. Also, I think it might be funny to, like, give it pants made of moss. Because pants. Also, its muscles, it's also probably going to be one of those Pokemon that Lana will get will have a bit of a attraction towards, because apparently Lana likes buff Pokemon. Because apparently Lana has a thing for buff Pokemon. Like, if you've ever seen her reaction in the anime to Melmetal and Buzzwole. I've even made a Pokemon named Delmask, which is, it's grass steel type, and it's basically an extra buff pirate with all the Delmite bits and driftwood. So Alokian Golurk is supposed to be outright just, yeah. Alokian Golurk has a lot of muscles. It's mostly clay, but the muscles are but its actual skeleton is actually roots. And its feet are even bigger. And its feet are where the roots split. Well, they are basically very tough vines, and they're brown. So its muscles are a combination of vines and clay. It even has hands made of clay. Okay, so the vines don't split out the feet, it just has big clay feet. So, its signature move, it knows tons of moves of grass ground. It knows a lot of grass ground. It knows a lot of grass ground, fairy, electric, and flying type moves. Maybe even some water type moves. You never know with Golurk. It's a nature golem with a whole. It utilizes all of the different forces of nature, not like those Aurus idiots. And not like those Aurus idiots. And not those Exorcist idiots. As in actually forces of nature. It can create thunderstorms, shake the ground, summon crazy massive plants. It's literally the only non-grass type Pokemon and non-grass starter and non-starter to know Frenzy Plant. It's actually that powerful. It even knows that. It knows Thunder, which is even more powerful. Hurricane. It knows Hurricane, a whole bunch of fairy moves, and its signature move is an even stronger fairy move. That move being called basic being called Nature Beatdown. Basically, it summons a whole bunch of vines and it creates a whole bunch of wind. It creates a massive storm, and then absolutely beats the hell out of the opponent with vines and earthquakes, with vines and avalanches. It's a very powerful fairy type move that incorporates all the forces of nature. The storm has ridiculously strong winds, rain, and thunder. The plants are similar to ones with Frenzy Plant, but even bigger roots. But even bigger. There's a whole bunch of earthquake stuff. And most important, and in the end, everything goes into a big nature magic-filled explosion. It also knows a physical ground fairy type move. Called Nature's Lariat, which is basically Darkest Lariat, but fairy type. I know, it's lame. For those who don't know what Darkest Lariat is, it's the signature move of Incineroar. Until they gave it to Stonjourner and Centiskorch for some reason. What? And then Throat Chop was the other signature move of Incineroar until they gave it to Barrascuda. Again, what? How is Barrascuda supposed to jab the opponent in the throat? Especially if they don't have a throat. Like Tangela or Bellsprout. Also, Darkest Lariat, when done by a Centiskorch. Oh yeah, now I know what Darkest Lariat's whole deal is. It can hit through. It hits through protection. That's what it does. So Nature's Lariat is literally that. But instead of some heel wrestler cats doing it, it's a massive nature golem with roots, with giant vines for muscles. Oh, and it also has a single eye that is an amber. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Hope you enjoyed. I think that's enough for today. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, comment in the video. If you're a fake Monarchist, if you're a fake Monarchist near me, please contact me. If you're a fake Monarchist and you're watching this, please contact me. Because seriously, I'm terrible at drawing. I'm also garbage at editing, so I need someone that's good at editing to help me eventually. Collab! So I hope you enjoy. Goodbye. This is Noble shutting down after